Joseph Schlitz Brewing Company presents the Schlitz Playhouse of Stars. And here to introduce tonight's play is your star and hostess for the week.
How do you do, ladies and gentlemen? This is your Schlitz Playhouse of Stars, and I'm Wanda Hendricks. Our story this week proves a very important point of living. No matter what has gone before, what our age or circumstance, there's always hope for a new beginning if we look for it. And now, let me show you where I live in the story.
You could have been a lot colder. Oh, don't scream. I won't hurt you, but open your mouth. I'm going to have to gag you.
Who are you?
Keep your voice down. Why'd you try it, Nona?
How'd you know my name?
Saw your note.
Oh. You read it?
Said to whom it may concern. Some guy?
What's that?
Nothing. Keep quiet. It's the police.
Police?
They're looking for some guy.
You?
You've got to keep quiet. You want some water or something? How about coffee? I'd like some.
Sure. cabinet above the table.
What was it then, money? No job?
I lost my job 2 weeks ago.
Hope the gas is out of here. If it isn't, I'll see you in Kingdom Come. Here.
Thanks.
Feel better?
What'd you do?
What?
Why are they looking for you?
I'm a thief.
I'll never try this again. It's horrible breathing that stuff and waiting to go to sleep.
Yeah. Well, couldn't you get another job?
No, I'm not trained for much. I used to work at Brunson's. The floor walker never did like me.
No boyfriend?
No, I hardly know anyone here. It's hard to meet people in New York. It's a lonely place.
Yeah, that's right.
I guess it wasn't just being out of a job and almost broke that made me want to do it.
95 cents is broke. You know what I do when I'm down? The check doesn't last till payday. I get up early and I go up to Central Park and I watch the sun come up from there and everything seems different. Just like that.
Really?
Sure. Air in your lungs, that's all you need. Look, I got a little money and I just, well, you had to...
Is that what you stole?
That's it. Pretty, isn't it?
How long have you been a thief?
2 hours and 10 minutes.
What is it?
It's Mrs. Callahan, dear, from the police.
What do you want?
The officer here is looking for a burglar.
Have you seen anyone or heard anything?
No, just the sirens and the noise outside.
There, you see, I run a respectable house. You wouldn't be finding any burglars here.
Thank you, miss. Sorry to disturb you.
Why didn't you tell them?
2 hours and 10 minutes doesn't make much of a burglar. You better sit down. I'll pour the coffee. I'm fresh out of cream. Can you use it black?
Sure, that's fine. You know, I feel like you do. I couldn't do what I did again either.
Why, you out of a job?
Oh, no. It's not much of one, but I got a job. I drive a cab. That's where I saw that bracelet on that lady. Picked her up in front of an apartment on East 73rd and took her to another on Park.
Is that when you did it?
No, a little later. She had several packages she asked me to take them in for. Right into the apartment. Oh, what a swell layout. Money, that's all I could see. And the bracelet got hooked on the string of one of the packages she was carrying. She didn't even see it fall. There it was, right in front of me. It was too easy, I guess. I didn't have time to think. That wasn't bad enough. She had to tip me $1.
But why did you do it?
Right now, I don't know. Wish I'd never seen it.
It's funny. It saved my life.
Didn't you think those cops would give up?
What are you going to do?
To get as far away from here as I can.
Where can you go?
Who knows? South America, isn't that where they all go? I can always hop a ship.
You look tired.
Yeah, I am, I guess.
Why don't you rest while I tidy up, huh?
Thanks.
No, I'm sorry, ma'am. You'll have to make that sort of complaint in person. Yes, that's right. Thank you. Yes, miss, what's your trouble?
I found this
You did? Where?
on 36th Street, where I live. I was walking along by the curb, and I happened to look down. There it was shining up at me, so I picked it up. I could see that it was valuable, so I thought the best place to bring it was here.
Yes, you did right. Now, what's your name?
Norma Bailey.
Bailey. The address?
210 East 36th Street.
Just a minute. Lieutenant Miller, could you step out here a moment, please? Married?
No,
Employed?
no, I'm out of a job. I'm looking for work.
Lieutenant Miller, this is Norma Bailey.
Well, how do you do, Miss Bailey?
Says you found this in the gutter on 36th Street.
Oh?
What do you think?
Could be. Well, Miss Bailey, when did you find this?
Just a little while ago.
Since I talked to you?
Yes, I couldn't sleep, so I figured if I could find a delicatessen.
Possibly you found this right in front of your house.
Oh, no, 2 houses down.
I see. Did you give Miss Bailey a receipt?
In just a moment.
Oh. Thank you for bringing it in, Miss Bailey. You've been a good citizen.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Put a tail on her.
Hello. You know, the real virtue of a quality product is always more than meets the eye. Now, take Schlitz beer, for example. All beers weigh the same on the scales. They may look somewhat alike on your dealer's shelf. And they may even look more or less alike in the glass. But millions of people all over the world have found out that Schlitz beer has something that belongs to Schlitz alone. I'm talking about the matchless flavor of Schlitz and the fact that it is brewed with just the kiss of the hops. None of the bitterness, which means that it is perfectly attuned to the modern taste. Moreover, millions of people have discovered that the flavor of Schlitz is always uniform, always good. Yes, Schlitz has brewed the beer the people like, and the free choice of the people has made Schlitz the largest selling beer in the world. This popularity is the result of the greatest continuous taste test in beer history. As people buy and compare different brands, each beer gets a chance to prove how well it meets the modern taste. And Schlitz is the winner by far. What greater proof of quality could there be for any product? What greater praise could there be for a beer than that it made a city famous? However, the test that counts most is yours. How about making it soon? And you, too, will find out why so many people are saying, if you like beer, you'll love Schlitz. And now, back to the Schlitz Playhouse of Stars.
It's all right. It's only me.
Holy smoke, it's daylight. I gotta get going.
Oh, we'll still have time for breakfast. I got us some donuts. You looking for something?
Yeah, the bracelet, where is it?
No, you can just stop looking. Because they've stopped looking for you.
What do you mean? You didn't hawk it.
Sort of.
New York Police Department property receipt. Receipt from Norman Bailey, 1 diamond bracelet. Sergeant Patrick. You never know what you've done.
We better hurry. We'll just have time for coffee. The sun will be up before we get to Central Park.
No donuts?
Open up, please.
Come on, open up.
Get your hat and coat, young lady.
What do you want her for? She had nothing to do with anything.
You could tell Lieutenant Miller all about it. Is this your coat?
Come in. Oh, come in. Sit down, Miss Bailey. What's your friend's name?
I don't know.
Don't worry. You had no right to arrest her.
Nobody's arrested yet. Miss Bailey, you didn't think we'd swallow that story you told us, did you?
Look, she had nothing to do with it.
And suppose you tell me all about it.
Look, the cops were chasing me. I got on the fire escape outside her building. Then the light hit me, and there was that window. It was her room. She was asleep. She didn't even know I was there. Then I couldn't get out with the house surrounded, so I decided
Now,
that
just a minute. Let's go back to say where you stole the bracelet.
Well, I stole it from that lady.
What lady?
Well, I don't know her name. She was a fare of mine. She lived in an apartment house on Park. 900. The one with the canopied entrance, apartment 4B. I helped carry her packages upstairs.
Go ahead.
She wasn't looking, I stole it. She must have seen me take it. She got the cops on me soon enough.
And then you ran.
That's right. I ran. I ran all right. Then I saw the fire escape, and I thought I could get away. The searchlight found me, and I had to get out of there fast.
So you ducked into Miss Bailey's window.
That's right. She'd never seen me before in her life. She didn't even know I was there.
That right? Will you make a statement and sign it?
Yes. If you let her go.
All right, Miss Bailey, you can go.
But he's not a real thief, officer. He's never done anything like this in his life. That's why I brought the bracelet back, so he'd have a chance to.
I'm sorry, kids.
It's all right, Norma.
All right, all right. That maid's forgotten her key again. She'll just have to go. Well, who are you waking me up so early in the morning? You know what time it is?
It's 6 o'clock. I've been waiting outside since 5. You are the one who lost your bracelet, aren't you?
You found it?
No.
Where is it?
The police have it.
You wake me at this hour to tell me that. Well, I think I can trust them with it. Till noon, anyway. You look as if you had something else on your mind. Come on in. Police must be working nights these days.
Oh, but they didn't find it. I took it to them.
You did? How did you get it? Oh, from the cab driver, I suspect.
They didn't believe I found it, so they followed me home and arrested him.
Is he your boyfriend, this thief?
He's not a thief, really. And he's not my boyfriend. I've only known him a few hours. But please, can't you help him? You have the bracelet if you just wouldn't prosecute.
My dear, you look like a nice girl. You shouldn't get mixed up in things like this with a man you met only a few hours ago. How do you know he isn't a thief, really? My advice to you is to go on home and forget all about him.
Oh, but I couldn't do that.
Why not?
Well, because it's my fault he was arrested.
Is it your fault he stole my bracelet?
Well, maybe if you hadn't put it out so he could see it, he wouldn't have taken it at all.
Oh, so now it's my fault. Come on, let's sit down and talk it all over.
Well, maybe I better tell you about myself first.
All right, go ahead.
I live in a room on 36th Street. I lost my job. It's funny, even a job you hate is something to cling to. Keeps you from being lonely. You know, you get up and you go to work and you work all day and use a lot of energy. So then when you come home at night, you can sleep. But when you lose it, well, it makes the day seem longer. You can't sleep all the time. So I suppose that's the reason more than anything why I tried to kill myself last night. And, well, he was trying to get away from the police, and he picked my window.
And he stopped you from killing yourself? But you don't feel that way anymore, do you? Not the way you did last night.
Oh, no, I'll never try to do a thing like that again. And neither will he. That's why I took the bracelet back.
How old are you?
22.
I'm sorry, my dear, but there's nothing I can do.
Why, Mrs. Carter?
My husband was a lawyer. When you live with a man 40 years, you find out a lot about his profession. There's nothing, believe me. I know. The police wouldn't let me even if there were a way. Now, he's admitted the theft, hasn't he? The law is very specific. He's made his bed, and he'll have to lie in it. I'm sorry. I wish there was something I could do. Perhaps I can help you find work.
Well, you've been very kind to listen to me. There's nothing that can be done. I should have known that. It's just that it's so important. Thank you.
Your tea, ma'am. Thank you. Shall I pour it for you? No, thank you. I'm Mrs. Jonathan Carter. Lieutenant Miller
Is expecting you. Would you go in, please?
Thank you.
Well, you must be Mrs. Carter.
And you must be Lieutenant Miller.
That's right. And this is Mr. Brooks from your insurance company.
Oh, Mr. Brooks, how nice of you to come down, too. And isn't it wonderful they found my bracelet so quickly?
Indeed. I was just congratulating the lieutenant.
But me also.
Thank you. Won't you both sit down? Now then, Mrs. Carter, is this your bracelet?
Yes, it is. Oh, perhaps you need this for evidence or something.
Yes, I do. Thank you. Now, Mrs. Carter, I'd like to have you identify the suspect and sign a complaint if you've no objection.
I saw him just now outside.
Here you are.
May I read this? My husband always insisted that I read anything I was going to sign.
Go right ahead.
He's a cab driver, wasn't he?
Yes, ex-GI. Good record up to now. I spoke with the superintendent where he works.
Hey, what are you doing here?
I couldn't stay away. I don't know what I thought.
Got a cigarette?
No. Wait a minute. Officer, may I have a cigarette?
Of course.
Thanks. Oh, not to me. May I borrow the matches?
Sure.
Thank you.
She's inside, that lady.
Mrs. Carter?
Yes, I guess she's going to identify me. Don't know what they need that for.
Bill, I went to see her.
You did? Why?
Well, I thought maybe she could help, but she says there's nothing she can do.
She's right. There's nothing anyone can do. I confessed.
All right, Horry. You can come in. You back there again? You may as well come in, too. You may sit down, Miss Bailey. Pardon me.
That's the young man, all right. Lieutenant, it says here that the charge is a felony.
That's right.
But for the charge to be a felony, doesn't the object have to have real value, intrinsic, I mean, not just sentimental?
Would you say that again, please?
The bracelet, it's paste, you know. You recognize that, surely. You must have.
But you reported the theft of a $20,000 bracelet.
Well, I know. I was so rattled last night, so rattled that for a while I thought this was the one that was stolen.
But we only insured one bracelet.
Of course, because that one is paste.
You examined the bracelet. Was it paste?
Well, I didn't think so. But I was actually identifying it from its description. It's an excellent job.
It certainly is. It's a common practice to have a piece of valuable jewelry duplicated. So I did this. And I could wear the paste one any time I wanted to without worrying about losing the real one.
Mr. Brooks, could you testify as to which bracelet you examined earlier?
Lieutenant, I'm afraid I can't.
You know which bracelet you stole?
No, sir.
Mrs. Carter, when you put the bracelet in your purse a moment ago, are you sure you took out the same one?
But certainly. Don't you think I know the difference between the two bracelets?
I'm glad somebody does.
Then this could be called a misdemeanor, couldn't it? I'll sign that.
Thank you. Now, Mrs. Carter, tell me, how much did you pay for this phony bracelet?
Well, I'm not sure, but I know it was less than $100.
So you're aware, then, that the theft of over $100 makes it a felony?
And this is a misdemeanor.
This is a misdemeanor.
If he had a good lawyer, he might get probation, mightn't he?
Might. You've had a good record up to now. If they give you another chance, I hope you'll know what to do with it.
You can bet on that, Lieutenant.
Thank you very much, officer.
Thank you for coming in, Mrs. Carter.
Is this your girl?
Yes.
I hope you know how very lucky you've been.
I do.
If you like beer, you'll love Schlitz. And here once again is the star of tonight's Schlitz Playhouse of Stars.
And so, the end of our story was really the beginning. A fresh start for two young people whom I hope you like. We certainly have enjoyed playing it for you. This is Wanda Hendricks saying thank you for watching and inviting you back next week, same time, same station, for another performance of the Schlitz Playhouse of Stars.